get to it. I just wrapped up 4 days off from work. I'm not used to having that many, but you'd think that I would have nothing to talk about during that time. Nope, because I still have to go out and do things. And I love working for a bank because I get bank holidays off, more holidays than when I wasn't working for a bank. So that explains day off number 1, because Friday was Veterans Day. And I said that, well, even on days off, I need to stay busy, feel active, feel productive, because I just hate feeling lazy. I can't watch movies or TV all day. So I went to get a haircut, and this was the place that I chose was next to a Caribou Coffee, and I knew that it was going to be a bit of a wait to get my haircut, so then I went over to Caribou, and I got a lemon bar and a pumpkin spice latte. And then I found out, not only from Caribou, but also the haircutting place, that's actually a common thing to do, where that becomes an unofficial waiting room. And I came right back with my order after that, because I figured I didn't want them skipping over me on the waiting list just because I wasn't there. And they said, well, sometimes we go over to Caribou and call people over. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I just believe in being dependable. Call me crazy. I was overdue on a haircut anyway. And this was, all right, and then I did things on the 4th day off as well. I had a dental appointment earlier today, and with the snow still falling when I woke up this morning, it's like, yay, I lucked out on the day off I was having, because I didn't have to go out for a while. The dental appointment wasn't until afternoon. And then when I get to the building not far from here, I was trying to guess what floor it was on, because I only come in twice a year. And I had to send a text saying, what floor? And then, I was guessing. I kept taking the elevator down one floor, because it was in the 20s. And then they finally said, which one? It's like, all right, I'll go right up. And I couldn't believe it. Even though I was technically late for my appointment, the dentist still wasn't back from her lunch, so I was waiting for her. It's like, oh, okay. And then eventually I said, well, I should probably go to the bathroom while I'm waiting. And it's a lot like a gas station bathroom where they have restroom keys, and it seems so appropriate. It's a dental office, so they put toothbrushes on the end of the restroom keys. And I didn't know that I chose the wrong one. Yes, there was a blue one and a pink one. Yeah, I should have known, but I figured, hey, it worked universally, passkey, whatever. No, it didn't. So I had to go back and I had to ask, did I choose the wrong one? They said, yes, you did. And I said, well, I noticed that the door to the ladies' room was cracked open, but I wasn't going in there, because with my luck, if I'd done that, somebody would have come right behind me and yelled at me. Yeah. There was one time in college that I was so tired I didn't even realize I accidentally walked into a ladies' room, and then I walked right out before anybody noticed. Yeah. Sometimes it's not good to be tired. You make bad choices, but as long as you correct them right away. Yeah. Well, I know the other thing that I've been doing lately, I'm continuing to do that. Usually every week I do a Redbox rental, and this week it was the heist movie and chase thriller called Ambulance. And I like thrillers because it keeps my attention, the thrill of the chase. Although it seemed far-fetched that a hijacked ambulance could last that long. It's like, what? They don't have ways to puncture the tires to stop a car that way? Guess not. But at the same time, well, the story would have ended a lot earlier if they did. So, yeah, I guess it's a trade-off in terms of what's believable and all of that. I guess that's why sometimes movies are called farces, because they're ridiculous and unlikely. So there you go. I guess that's one way of talking about the movie without giving it away entirely. So there you go. And work. Might as well talk about that, even though I just wrapped up 4 days off, and we'll go back tomorrow. The most notable thing about being at work is one of the check printers is still down. I print checks for a bank, and it's very important to have both check printers up because it saves me time. And they finally got people in to move an expansion tray over from one to the other, and it took 3 people to do it. It's like, okay, I guess that's new variation on that joke about how many people it takes to change a light bulb. Now, I will admit that an expansion tray on a check printer is a lot heavier than a light bulb, but you'd think that 2 would have been enough. Nope, guess not. And I said, with one of them who hadn't seen a check printer yet, well, if you want to look at it yourself, have at it, because it's been down for a month. Any help is greatly appreciated. At least I'm not the one that has to pay for replacing it. The bank is. It's 10 grand. I'm definitely not paying for that. And we just had the election, and I know that I was more honest than I needed to be when I showed up at the precinct. I said, I just got off work, I ate, I'm ready to go. And the election judge laughed. It's like, okay, I wasn't going for that, just sometimes a little honest, where, yeah, I guess most people do think better after they've eaten. And I'm a big believer in the polls are open after I get off work, so I can wait. I can still get it done in time.
Right.
And then I like Walgreens. There's one close to my work. And I know that one cashier is trying to say she is trying to get to know the names of her regulars. And it's like, okay, but I'm more impressed with her getting my name right. She almost got it right, which doesn't count. It's a reminder of what I've dealt with in life. All right, my name is Lyle. I get called other names that start with L. I get called Kyle. Nobody calls me Robbie anymore, thankfully. That's my big brother. I left small town Iowa. That happened all too often when I was in school. Nothing like him. But for another time, another place about my shitty family. All right, there we go. That'll do it for me. Thank you for all been great.